Welcome to Kontrolit's help channel for KIT, which is Kontrolit's content management system. This video is targeted towards users using our version 4 platform called KIT4. The aim of this video is to show you how to manage images and some of the great features you have for updating and resizing images on the fly within KIT. One of the big problems website owners face is often having to edit and mess around with images in other software packages to get the correct dimensions for websites. Here at Kontrolit, we've eliminated this problem through KIT, our CMS, and you can manage most of this on the fly. So, coffee demo site. Here's a fictitious website that we run for demo purposes. And like any website, there is lots of different images available on it in different sizes and in different places. So we can see here 3 scrolling images on the home carousel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example of uploading a couple of new images on there and how easy that is to get the correct dimensions. This particular website has a news module, and in here is lots of different news, funny enough, all about coffee, and it's got images and stuff inside the article itself, but it's got a lead-in images here, normally to do with the subject matter. So I'm going to show you one how to replace an image as an example, and you never guess what article it is. This dirty old tea bag here, we'll get rid of that and replace that with something coffee related. So I'll show you how to do that. And also we have a gallery module installed on this one, where it's a load of rubbish really, but lots of happy people enjoying coffee, and I'll show you how to add in a new category for that and upload multiple images at the same time. So the first thing we're going to do is log into the back end of the website. As with any Kontrolit website, we need to go to the /admin, and it will bring up an admin panel for us. You may have had your username and password automatically saved. I'll just put our secret squirrel password in here, and there we go. That's a very familiar looking page for most KIT4 users. This has your data, your content, your structure, everything you would use day to day, and these tiles tend to represent how many modules you have switched on. So there's a news module and a gallery module, an events module and a shop module for a demonstration here. So it's very good practice to have 2 tabs open, one the front end and one the back end. So I'm just going to right click here and open a new tab, and there we have it. So 3 images here that show you how to add in an extra couple of images. So first of all, we want to add it to the media, so the back end of the website. And there's no tile here for media, but they're always located in tools. So tools, and then click media, files or images. Of course, we want images today. So here is various folders, and if I'm going to upload to the slideshow or the showcase thing at the top, it's best practice to put it in the relevant folder. So I would expect you to upload it into this folder, but for the time being, I'm going to, just for test purposes, I'm going to create my own folder. I'm going to give it an exciting name, demo test, add. So we're now within that folder, and I'm going to choose the files that I want to upload. So here's one I prepared earlier. We're going to have coffee with with leaves, and a coffee cup. So I held down Control there on my computer, just to prove that you can select multiple images at the same time. There we go. So now in the back end, as you can see, this one's only 328 kilobytes, this one's 1.2 meg, and different shapes and sizes. But here you have a modify button, and this is where all the magic happens. So it brings up a little modal here. There's lots of different things that you can do. But if you notice, you've got this pull down menu on the right hand side. This is the predetermined sizes for your website. And to explain that is, when you get a website from Kontrolit and you have a blog module, a news module, or a sliding banner, we will set up, as agreed, the preset dimensions. So if I go onto here, slideshow, it's 2000 pixels by 625. It's already highlighted what parts of the image would show in a slideshow. So this gives you now the opportunity just to move this around to whatever you want of this image. So obviously we're going to lose bits because it's a thin rectangular one, but I'm just going to say I want some leaves in the background. I want a bit of coffee steam. That's about right for me. Save and close. go down to the next one, modify. I could do it as that's the news shape for the news images, but I want slideshow. It's about right now. And down here, there's lots of different cool features. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. If you really wanted to, you could flip the thing upside down. If you get confused and don't know what to do, and you want to reset everything, there's a bit of a reset button there. So just make sure we get off, clicked off it now. There we go, slideshow. So here we go. I'm going to highlight, get loads of the cup and saucer in there with the spoon. Great. That's it. Save and close. We'll upload that. I've kept the quality as 80%. That's about right for this website. That's a good rule of thumb. So now they're in the media area. Now we need to go into the area of the back end of the website where the slideshow lives. Now this isn't a content or a page, it's a special feature. So it's called a widget. So in the admin panel, I know that's within structures. So under structures, there's a little tab called widgets. And I'm looking for the one that says home carousel. There we go. Click on that, edit. And you'll see here is the 3 existing images we already have. And as you well know, you can just spin this around in a different order. You can drag and drop this if you wanted to. But what we want to do is add another slide here. So we go into here and click on the image button that you'll be familiar with, browse the server. Again, you would choose within slideshow, but for today's demonstration purposes, I'm just going to go back into here. Coffee cup with leaves, and it's always good practice to add an alt text. So alt text, Google can't see images, they can only see what you call the images. So this isn't a great example, but I'm going to call this coffee with leaves. It's good practice getting to. We're not going to worry about the height and the width and any padding that goes around because it's all predetermined for us anyway. So okay, that one, we'll add that, and there we are. There's our beautiful coffee cup with leaves. We'll go into here and we'll just replace this one with demo things, coffee cup. And as always, as good SEO practice, we'll change this one, coffee with cup. We'll add that, and there we have it. And as I said, you can move these things around if you wanted to have the one with leaves last. And there we go. Scroll to the top. We'll save that. Now, when we go to the front end of the website and refresh, our 3 images have gone to 5 images. So if I scroll through these are the original ones. So the next 2 are the new ones. This here is our coffee cup, as I showed you before. And then the last one, which I reordered, the one with the leaves. Brilliant. So there we go. That's how to change the sliding banner. Really, really easy. And now let's try the news section. So in here, within news, we have obviously lots of different images here representing the different articles. Now, it's a coffee website. We certainly don't want a tea bag. So I'm just going to show you how to replace this image with a new one. It's also got a white border as well, and these ones tend to have a dark border, so it doesn't aesthetically look great either. So I go to the back end. I'm using the breadcrumb navigation here, so I just want to go to the admin panel. There's a nice big tile here for news article, and I'm going to look for the one. It's called How Do You Decaffeinate Coffee? Here we go. That's the first one there selected. We'll edit that one. Here's the current image. I could remove it if I wanted to, but for this sake, I'm just going to replace it by choosing another one to override it. Go on to the choose the file. Here's another coffee one I made earlier. Coffee and snack. Let's open that one. And as per anything, anywhere that you're adding an image, you have an opportunity to modify this. So this is a 3 meg file. Click on modify. Pre-select my area, my predetermined area to news, and there you go, and it's cut it and shrunk it to the correct dimensions as per setup for this particular website. So I might look at that and go, okay, there's a lot of rubbish in the background, I want to zoom in a little bit more. So I could do that, and I could move this around. Lots of really cool things. You can here also do the fit to area if you wanted to, or as a percentage. There's lots of things. I would recommend anybody just having a bit of a play, but today we're just going to use this. I'm going to zoom in a couple of bits like that, just highlight the coffee cup there with the donut in the background. Save and close. Scroll up to save. And then if I go to the front end of the website and hit F5 to refresh, our tea bag has disappeared and now we have a coffee related article. And there we have it. So you've done the sliding home banner, you've now done the news. Let me quickly show you how to use gallery. So in here, as I said, lots of different categories for lots of different images. I'll go into the back end to admin panel. The gallery's got a tile for itself. I'll just create a new category. We'll call this one, no surprise, test demo. Give it the URL slug. And here you would have some descriptive text, of course. I can't spell the word test, that's not a good start. But just for argument's sake, I'm just going to paste that a few times. But what we really want is the images. So here's the tab for images. Here's the chooser picker, and I can select all the images I want, leave the tea bag alone, and it's bulk upload. You could do this for 30 images if you want to do it. It's entirely up to you. And just for argument's sake, I'm going to go through and modify these. So I'm going to set this to the gallery dimensions. I'm going to stick this one upside down because I can. I'm going to modify this one, and I'm going to say, oh, that would be really nice, but it wouldn't be good if the bag was on the right hand side as to get better balance. I'll just select, oh, I've gone off that one. Go back to gallery. That's better. So I use this one, and it flips the bag around on the other side. I can move this so I can get a bit more of the bag. Perfect. Save and close. Modify this one. Use the select, so it was already on gallery. There you go. And I might decide I want to zoom in a little bit more. Maybe I want to change the dimensions and just get this bit here. Perfect. Save and close. Then we add that. So I can move those around again if I wanted to. And then we'll save it. And in here in gallery, if I refresh, the bottom article will be the test one that we just made. There we go. Test demo, and it's got the images. That's the one with the sack on the right. That's the upside down cup, and that's the zoomed in. And away you go. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to use images in KIT4.